morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Welcome into Mindful Movements. Thanks for being here. Happy Monday and the first Monday of August. How is everybody? Oh my goodness. I can't believe it's August already. It is crazy, crazy, crazy. It's insane. I cannot believe how fast this year has gone. If you are watching the replay, hashtag replay, just to let me know that you're here. Like, love, share, do all the things to send me out to the algorithm. Let people know that we are here. If you have somebody that you think might need this, please share it with them. You can tag them in all of my content to let them know who I am so they can follow along. But if you feel like I'm valuable, please share me out to someone. Wow. July just went by so fast. Everything has just been so fast paced, and we are in combo week. So I will repeat this one more time once I go live on TikTok, but I wanted to go ahead and say it here for anyone that's watching my replay. So here we go. Good morning, everybody. Welcome into Mindful Movements. There's so many things that I have to change once I go live on TikTok here. Just bear with me as I delete all the things. And there we go. Flip my screen, share it out to everybody. How is everybody this morning? Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. Happy Monday. Happy first Monday of August. If you're just joining in, if this is the first time with me, type in the word new in the comments. Let me know that this is your first time here. If you are a long timer, please share me out to someone if you feel like I'm valuable in any way. I don't know if that worked, so we're just going to do it again. I think I accidentally quit before I finished it. I'm sharing it with Cass this morning, American, because I know she mentioned wanting to start jumping in. So there we go. I shared it out on the other side on a few people on TikTok. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you feel I'm valuable anyway, please make sure to share this out. Good morning, Shell. Welcome in. I am everywhere this Monday morning. I'm trying to straighten my screen over here on TikTok because my iPad decided to get sideways on me. Oh, thank you. You'll see the other pair. I think you weren't here the day that I wore these. These are the ones like the old comic books. And I've got some, not the comic, the old comic. The biggest one that I remember is like Batman. You know how it went pow, wham, boom. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, so I've ordered some more. I'm just waiting on them to come in. I'm so excited to get them. I love, love, love them. I wish they would reply to me, but they still have not. So I'm just going to keep rolling. And then I think what I might do is start tagging them whenever I wear something during my lives. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out. We're going to get this morning started. Welcome into Monday. How was your weekend? If you had a beautiful sunny weekend, throw me a sunshine into the comments. If you had a rainy weekend, throw me that storm cloud in the comments and let me know how your weather was over the weekend. This is the first Monday of August. Crazy, insane. Today we will be going over the combos. Oh, it's okay. Totally up to you. However you want to do it. I did share that one with you. And I think what it does is it gives you a discount and then it does something for me. Oh, it's rainy like that today for you too. Oh my gosh. This weather has been insane over these last few months. Like just the summer has been weird. The whole summer to me has been weird. And I'm just going to go ahead and say that if you have any kind of chronic pain, arthritis, oh my gosh, any of those joint issues, whoo, boy, does it kick your butt. It has, girl, we don't even want to go into it. It will kick your butt. So just know that if you get up and move just a little bit, it should help you stay active. Stay active. Just try to get up and do a little something. Doesn't have to be anything extreme. Just remember to do something. Welcome in, everybody. Man, we have people everywhere this morning. So we have been building our confidence and capacity information for the month. Remember, we go over a combo for newcomers. Please let me know if you're new in here. If you're just joining in, this is your first time here, it would just help me to be able to explain things a little bit different so I know that you're understanding everything. He was on the other side this morning. Woo-hoo, thank you. Remember, you can do the heart me. There's no cost to you at all to do that. I think it helps you. It helps me. It pushes things out. It helps in all around. Okay, you're not new, but new today. That's okay. So what I like to do is I like to explain whenever we get started. Every month we go over different exercises or different styles of exercise. And what we do is we usually go over the exercises on Monday. I'll go over the beginning of the month. We talk about the warm up, the cool down, and the exercises of that first week. Remember, this is a combo week, so it's a little bit different, but we go over the exercise, we go over the movements, we talk about these things. And starting this month, remember, things are changing up a little bit. So Mondays, we will go over and it is live. It's a welcome in, it's a check in, it's a how are things going? How was your weekend? How are you feeling this week? On Tuesdays, and Thursdays, those are circuit days. Those are pre-recorded. So they do come live, but they are pre-recorded. Wednesday is our check-in and discussion day, and we go over any extra information in case anybody has any questions about that. And then as we move into the week, usually my Fridays was our combo. So it's putting them all together and doing all the things. So Friday is going to become like our tips and information and just little extras. That's kind of the goal that we have for as we get started into the month of August. Now, our combo day is going to be a little bit different because I'm going to try to change it up to make sure that you still get that combo information each week. So just trying to build onto that. So Thursday may become our circuit, just like a review of the circuit and go over the combo for the week. Or maybe we'll try to get that combo for the weekend on Wednesday, and then you can add that combo into your Thursday circuit. That even might be a great way to do it. So as we get going into this, please just bear with me as we move into August, because there is going to be some changes and all the things to my mindful movement lives. Just remember that, please. And bear with me as we go through this. I think it's going to be a great way to add the value to you, as well as doing the things that I've told you during all of my lives, is to listen to your body and do things for your body too. Because if you are not doing well, how are you going to help anybody else? So now let's get started. Today, we're not learning anything new. Instead, we're going to celebrate what we've accomplished. That's right. That's right. We're going to celebrate what we've accomplished by putting our movements together one more time before we start that August movement. Now, we're going to put these into combos. We are going to go over our combos of the month, the whole month of July. So this week is all about our combos, and we're going to start going over different styles of burpee this month. So for the whole month of August, along with the exercises that we're discussing this month, we are going to talk about the burpee. And the reason for this is because in September, we have a goal of 300 burpees for the month of September. Oh, oh yes, that's so crazy. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Congratulations. That's right. Get it going, girl. You got to get better, get in shape, and feel really good for all these grandbabies. That's so awesome. So, before we get started, I want to do a little check in. Before we get moving, take a nice deep breath. How does your body feel today? How do you feel? Do you feel tired? Do you feel heavy? Do you feel energetic this morning? How are you feeling? Then think back to the beginning of July. How did you feel in July when you first started these exercises, when you first started these movements that we've been going over? Have you gotten more confident with them? We've done a warm up and a cool down all month long, so you should be familiar with those. As you got more familiar with them, were you more comfortable doing them on your own? Have you been doing them on your own? So just think about those things as we move into this. Maybe some of these movements, when we started out in July at the beginning, maybe they felt unfamiliar. But now today they feel just a little bit more familiar and you're a little bit more confident in doing them by yourself. So as we do these combo exercises, let's see how you feel today. Remember, always listen to your body. And if you have any sort of physical injury or limitation, or if you're under a doctor's care, please make sure you reach out to your medical professional before you start any fitness or nutrition program. It's very, very important. So remember to also listen to your body. We do modifications and we change things up, but if I don't know what's going on with your body, I cannot help you make the modifications that you need. So if you see something and you're wondering how to modify it, please ask. It helps me, it helps you, and it helps other people that might be watching or joining in, watching the replay. Make sure to hashtag replay if you're watching the replay. So my replays are always on Facebook and YouTube. YouTube, they last forever. Facebook, I think they go away after 30 days. But if somebody's watching those replays like 2 weeks from now, and there's a thing that's going on, and maybe the question that you asked today helps them 2 weeks from now, whenever they're coming into that replay to watch it again. So always ask if you feel like there's a modification that you might be needing, or if there's something going on with your body that you might need to ask about. Let's try to figure those out while you're in here with me, okay? So we have them on the lives, on the replays. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over our warm-up. We're going to go over combo 1, combo 2, combo 3, and then we'll do our cool down at the end. Remember, we're just going to go over them so you can ask questions as you need to, and then we'll move on to each one. Combo 1 is that forward lunge with that upright row that we did week 1. Combo 2 is that curtsy step back or the curtsy lunge and the bicep curl. Combo 3 is that plank to single arm row. Remember, that's that renegade row that we were talking about the other day. So those are the ones that we're going to go over today. Please like, love, share, do all the things to send this out and get this out to everybody. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to get started with those combos. I have them over here. I'm going to step back away from the screen. I have moderators in all of and it may take a little while, Shell, depending on how far or how close you're going together. It's okay. Remember, take your time, get your confidence in it, and the balance will come. Anything new, you're going to be off because your body's not used to it. So let's get this started. And here we go. We're going to go over the warm-up first, nice and slow. That way, if anybody that's new has any questions, they can ask any questions that they might have. So we'll go over each warm-up. Then we'll go over each combo exercise. I have the list over here. Remember, if you're joining in, make sure to type new in the comments. And if you have any questions, I do have all kinds of people in here that are long timers. So if you have a question, they're going to make sure to get my attention. Before we get started, let's do that. This is my outfit for today. Look at my shorts, Shell. Aren't they the cutest little things? I love them. And they have pockets. And they have pockets. See this? Right? Aren't they the cutest little things? Okay. And then I just buy my tops. They come in multiple packs on Amazon to match. I got like 5 or 6 shirts and it matches everything that I have. Like it's different colors. So all the shirts that y'all been seeing we get them from Amazon. And then I just put them with the one that I like. All right, so I'm going to step back right here. Can you hear me? Please give me a thumbs up in the comments if you can hear what I'm saying. I'm going to step back closer just to make sure. If there's anybody on Facebook or YouTube, please let me know. Thumbs up if you can hear me. Good morning. What's up? Gangsta Granny. Rockin', were you able to hear me back there? I just want to make sure that I don't need to adjust my volume. Okay. All right, here we go. So the warm-up for the month. Now remember, today will be the last day, or well, this week will be the last week that we go over the warm-up, but you can always ask questions about any of the warm-ups. As we move into August, there's going to be a lot of changes going on. So we're going to do the forward step, knee, back, step, knee, back, right? You want to keep that core engaged. You want to try to keep your body straight. You might flop a little bit. It's okay. It happens. So forward, knee, back, and it's heel, toe, knee drive, toe, heel, back. Heel, toe, knee drive, toe, heel, back. Okay, that's the first one. The second one is that open, close the gate. Remember, that's where we have that leg up. I'm going to try to stand straight here. Remember, if you need to, you can always touch a wall. But I'm going to try to do this forward so you can see. So you're balanced, your feet are hip width apart. Your weight is going to go on your leg that's going to stay on the ground. See, I'm hovering right now, and I'm going to go up, out, down, up, in, down. That's an extra because open and close the gate is just there and down. If you need to move your hands out to kind of give you a little balance, you can do that. It's totally okay. If you need to touch the wall, you can do that. See, you just don't want to lean on the wall. That's the thing. Do not lean on the wall. You don't want to put all your pressure on the wall. You want your body to start getting that balance on its own. I don't know what I was covering. I'm so confused, Shale. Okay. Oh, yeah, it does for sure. It sure does. Okay, so the next one is the pull back. Remember, we're going to keep those elbows bent. You're going to have nice, relaxed elbows or softened elbows, whichever one you want to call it. So your elbow is a little bit on the bent. I'm going to turn this way. And then you're using those shoulder blades to pull back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. That's opening your chest as you do this and squeezing those shoulder blades together. Okay. The next one is your heel raise overhead reach. So you're going up on your toes, reach above your head, right back down. Up on your toes, reach above your head, and then right back down. Okay? And then the last one is our standing cross body. This one we use as a little bit of a cardio when we're doing our circuits. So we've been kind of mixing it up to where you can do it at the end, you can do it at the beginning to kind of get everything organized. So we're going to stretch, cross body. Remember, you're not swishing your hips, you're just turning that upper body as you do this. So side to side. You're going to feel this in your obliques as you twist and keep your core nice and engaged. Shell, just let me know if I missed something from what you said. All right, here we go. All right, any question? Oh, let's do this. Let's see if I can get my there. Yeah. I can't. I'm trying so hard to not. It really gets to me whenever I think about it. Thank you. We're gonna just delete that. All right. Okay, so that was our warm up. I'm gonna try to straighten that screen just a tiny bit. Okay. So that was the warm up that we've been doing this month. Now we're going to move on to our combo exercises. Remember, one combo was the forward lunge. So you're stepping forward, lunging down, coming up. Okay. Now we're going to put that into a combo because we had the forward lunge to the upright row. So you're going to go in your lunge, lunge down, row, finish. Okay. Lunge down. You can even do your row while you're in lunge if you want to, and then finish. Either way is fine. They do take a little bit more effort. Okay. I'm going to try to do it with this foot. Lunge. The weight is in the hand of the forward knee. Okay. And then row, and then finish. Or lunge, come up, and finish. That's 3 different ways that you can do this. So forward lunge down, row while you're in it, come up from your lunge, row as you finish, or when you're completely finished, do your row. Any one of these are fine, whichever one is most comfortable, because those are all 3 different ways to do it to make it a little bit more difficult. So if you want to do your lunge first, come all the way in and then do your upright row, that's okay. If that's where you're beginning and that's what you need to do to make it feel good for you and let you build that confidence to move into being able to do it while you're in that lunge, because it does take a lot more stability either way that you do it. So forward lunge. Remember, we have been showing that you don't have to go all the way to the floor for this lunge. If you're just starting, you could stay here, drop down a little, upright row, or come back up to standing, upright row, or finish, upright row. Any questions about that? Feel free to ask in the comments. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining in. Any questions about the forward lunge to upright row? I see your palm down. Can we do it differently? The row. So your normal, your basic upright row, your hands are usually, your knuckles are usually forward. Palm down. Now, if you want to feel it differently, you can. it's going to change the type of row that it is. So if you want to do a lunge here, you want to turn your fingers to where your palms are up. You're going to get a little more bicep in that, which is totally fine. But an upright row is more of a shoulder move. So when you have those palms down, you're going to get that row up, and it's going to use that shoulder. So the palms out, you see how my bicep is doing most of the work, like this. Thumbs facing the body. So lunge. Yes. So like a side row, like a single arm row. But that's going to be more of a, you know, when you do a bent row, it's more of a bent stance row with your thumbs in. So then it's less your shoulder and more of your back being used. So the actual upright row is more for shoulder movement. No, they don't, none of those work the same thing. So with the palms up, remember it was more of your bicep. You're using a little bit of this area right here, but you're using bicep. Your thumbs in, you're using more of your shoulder blade to do the pull. And then the upright, you're using that shoulder. See how that shoulder's moving? Just like that. Absolutely. So we showed a bunch of different ways to do that. You can do those ways. It just changes what muscle is actually being used as the dominant muscle or the primary muscle. So either one, any of those are fine. And you can change it up by the different ways that you're in the different part of the lunge that you're in. So say you want to do that lunge and you get all the way into that lunge and you want to do this one. That's fine. Or you get into that lunge and you want to do the one where your fingers are facing forward and then you're using more of your back. So then it becomes more of a leaned in row like that. Good questions though. I'm going to grab a sip of water. Good question. That was a good question. All right, we're going to move to, if there's no more questions about the forward lunge to upright row, we will talk about the next one is the curtsy step back or curtsy lunge and the bicep curl. So for the curtsy lunge, I'm going to try to stay at an angle so you can see the curtsy move that I do. Your feet are here. You're going to bring one foot behind the other foot as you go down. Kind of like a curtsy, right? When you're curtsy and bring it back. Or the other side. See that twist that I had there? Here. Okay. Or if you want to make it more of a step back, it can be just like that. All right. So let's add that bicep curl. It's going to be the foot that stays forward. Oh, yeah, for sure. Okay, so feet hip width apart. Okay, curtsy out, bicep curl, and finish. Foot goes back, go down, curl, and finish. Now, if you just want to do this as a step back, just do it like this. All that weight needs to be on this front leg. And I'll show you, I'm not that good on this leg shell. See, this one's a little bit harder for me because my balance is not so good on this side. See how I'm doing just a little bit? I'm not doing a full lunge. So here, curl, and finish. That's okay. Yeah, you could get better at it. My biggest recommendation is if you're having trouble with it, just start with that. See how I'm on my toe in the back and then come up. Get used to putting all that weight on that forward leg. Here. See? Okay, because you could still do your bicep curl that way. Here. Yeah. It's okay. That's okay. All right, so that was the curtsy and the bicep curl. If anybody has any questions about that, feel free to ask. While we're giving it a minute for everybody to be thinking of any questions that they might have, remember, my registrations and my sponsorships for my virtual 5K are officially open. So if you want to sponsor or if you want to register for the 5K, you can do so. The links are in my bio. It takes you to my page and you can choose whatever direction you want to go. Good morning, Jose. Welcome in. Yeah. 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 All the things. All right. So the last one is our bent row and our plank. So it becomes a plank row, or what we call a renegade row. Some people may call it a renegade row, some may not. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into our plank and then we're going to row while we're in our plank. But remember, with your planks, you can do multiple different ways of this. You can do this from the wall. You can do this from the floor. You can do this from a table or a bar. So I'm going to get my I'm going to show you two different ways today. I'm going to show you the one as if you're at a counter or your bar or kitchen cabinet, whatever, and you want to do it a little higher. Yeah. Oh, you haven't done the renegade row before? Oh my goodness, this is a nice one. I love this one too. I love all exercises. But I do have some favorites. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with as if you're in your kitchen and you want to give this a try. You want to do the plank, but you're not quite so ready to go to the floor. So you can start at bar level. I know that this one's not quite bar height, but if you have a cabinet or a counter in your kitchen that's high enough, you can just reach over to it, right? So we're just going to try it with this. So hands are on there. You're going to scoot back and lean in. You see how my back is straight, right? You want to keep your core engaged as you do this. Okay, I go up on my toes and my body stays straight. This forces your core to engage to hold you up, because if not, you're going to either droop or you're going to want to bend and arch your back. Just like that. You want to keep your back nice and straight. So, renegade row or plank row from this, I'm going to put my dumbbell in my hand. Okay. Row. And then you're going to switch sides and row. Okay. Make sure you're on something sturdy. because your weight is going on to whatever you're touching. And with you switching your hands, it's going to get things off balance. So make sure that you're either near a wall, on something sturdy so you don't fall. All right. Now, to do this from the floor, I'm going to throw this and make it into that full renegade row for you, American. All right. So I'm first going to show a plank row. All you need is one weight. Okay. You're going to go into your plank. I need to make sure that you can see everything when I go up. Okay. So you go into your plank. If you're doing this from the floor, you can always do this from your knees if you need to. See how my back is still straight. Both hands are on the floor. I'm going to go up, row. Okay. Switch sides, row. Now, if you want to do all of these on one side before you move to the other, row. Go up. Make sure you keep both sides even. Okay. So if you do 3 on one side, do 3 on the other. If you do 5 on one side, try to do 5 on the other. Now, where this becomes a renegade row, weights in both hands. Okay. Your weights are your floor. It's the best way that I can explain it. So you're going to grab your weights, your weight, your body weight is going all the way on the weights. You're still underneath your shoulders. Go up. Okay. You're alternating. Keeping your back straight. When you do this, you want to keep your core engaged. You want to keep your body straight. You're going to move just a little bit side to side, but you don't want your hips to swish. You don't want to put too much weight on either side because you'll get off balance. So that's where it becomes a renegade row. The renegade part of it is that you're holding the weights. Your hands are clamped around the weights rather than flat onto the floor. Ooh. So if you have any questions about that, please feel free to go ahead and ask in the comments. I'll answer any question that you got if I can. Yeah, it's definitely a good burn. That one I do highly recommend that if you're not familiar with it and if you're not 100% comfortable with the plank, that you start on your knees or on the wall, because you can totally do this from a wall. You do the same thing that you would if you were doing a wall plank. You would go into your wall plank position and then you would just row like this. Okay. So start and then modify, change it, get better at it, right? Each step makes you a little bit better. So if you try it and you're not quite good at it from the floor, go up to the wall and start on the wall. And then whenever you get comfortable with that, go a little further. Get onto your cabinet in your kitchen, or if you have a bar height cabinet in your living area, or if you have a large cabinet in your room, just reach up and touch that, get into your plank position. That's the most important thing, is getting in your plank position, engaging that core before you get started, and then move into your row. So if you have any questions about that, go ahead and ask, and I'm happy to show any more if you have any questions. I'm going to try to. Ashmar, how are you today? Good morning. I don't know if you're still in here, but all right. So those are some of the ones that we've gone over. Those are all 3 of our combos from the month of July. Remember, we'll go over these this week. And then next week, we'll start a whole new round for August. And then since it is the week of the 10th, we'll do a round of exercises on the 10th, the 17th, and the 26th. I think that's the date, or the 24th. And then the week of the 31st will be our combo week. And then we'll start doing it. We'll keep it in there like that. So if you have any questions about the combos from today, go ahead and ask in the comments. I'll happily go over them. Remember, tomorrow is a circuit day. So what we will do is these will be put into a circuit. The circuits that we normally do every week, they go by seconds or by numbers. This week, I was going to do them by that 15-second timer that we've been using. So y'all can see that. If you're interested in the timer that I use, please feel free to ask me about it. I'm not connected to them in any way, but I would happily share it with you because I absolutely love it. If it helps you with the circuits, there's so many advantages to it, and there's so many different ways that you can use it. So feel free to ask me about it, and I'll happily send you the information to find it on whatever platform or whatever device type you have. So if there's no questions so far, I will go into our stretches or our cool down. And then remember, tomorrow will be a full circuit round. So we'll go over our warm up. We'll go over all 3 of our combo exercises. Those will become part of our circuit. And then we will finish out with a cool down at the end. But if you have any questions about those combos today, now is a good time. And if you ask those questions, remember, it stays for the replay for anybody that watches the replays. All right, our first stretch is the quad stretch. I'm going to show 2 different ways. I like to make sure that anyone can do these because there are some that cannot reach or be able to hold the way that they want to be able to do this one. So this is a quad stretch. You're going to feel this in that front part of your leg as you do this, and the straighter that leg goes, the more you feel it. Okay. Another way to do this, I have so many different types of bands. This is a little loop band. If you need some of those, you can always go check things out in my links. This one is a 7 ring. I love this one. It is literally 7 rings. You can hold it from anywhere. If you ever want to know anything about my stuff, you can always look at the link in my bio. So you just put it around your foot or your ankle. And then it helps you do that pull without having to reach down or hold on to your foot. You're still going to feel this in the same way. See how I just adjusted my leg? Woo, boy, do you feel it. Just like that. If you have a loop band or this type of band, I'm not very good about standing the right way for y'all to see these things. Here, let's do that. Can you see it like that over my neon? There we go. This one's a loop band, or this one's just a tube band. I have it connected at the top. Or this is an infinity loop band. Like that. See, there's two different ones right there. So if you have these tube bands that have the clips on the back, on the end of them, you can clip them together and make a circle, or use a loop band. For the loop band, you just put your foot in it. Like this. Okay. This helps you hold without having to grab that ankle. Just like that. Okay. All right. So the next one is I'm trying to do it from here so you can see it. The next one is it's a calf stretch. So it's a standing calf stretch. So you want to get your toe up. Oh my, that's not going to do it. I'm going to have to turn around. Let me turn this way. So you get that toe on the wall, wherever, whatever it is. And then you see how I have a little staggered stance here. And then I just go up on my toe on that back leg. And then you press forward. Man, boy, you feel this all the way from the back of that knee all the way down that calf. Nice calf stretch. It feels so good. But the more you get that toe up and lean in, the more you're going to feel it in the back of that leg, in that calf, okay? We'll do this one while we're standing. Chest opener. Clasp those hands behind your back, just like this. And you're just going to straighten those arms out. And you feel that chest stretch. Oh my goodness. Now, if this is not enough and you want to get a little bit more, lift those arms up. You will not imagine the difference it makes if you lift those arms up. If you can. If you cannot get your arms up, it's okay. Oh yeah, definitely. These are definitely good warm-ups if you put them into a full thing. I try not to stretch too hard on cool muscles. That's just my preference. I know a lot of people stretch as their warm-up on a cool muscle body. I just feel like I'm a lot tighter, and it makes me a little nervous because I definitely don't want to pull anything. But it's definitely good to do prior to runs or anything like that. So our last two are going to be on the floor. The first one is a straight leg forward fold. I'm going to show this in a modified way because if you can't get your legs completely straight to do that forward fold, you can always bring those knees in and relax them a little bit, and it softens that bend. So forward fold, you're just reaching down toward your toes, your hands are straight, and you're just reaching your toes. That's all you're doing, forward fold. Now, if this is too tight, because you're going to feel this in the backs of your legs and those hamstrings. So if this is too much, push on your heels and kind of loosen your knees just a tiny bit, or give yourself soft knees. If you've ever heard of that, it's just relaxing those knees, giving a little bit of a bend in those knees, and takes a little pressure off the back of that leg. And then you're just going to do the same thing. Okay. You're going to feel this a little bit in your back, and then it'll go down into your leg, in the back of your leg. Last one is a child's pose. I love the child's pose because it stretches. It feels so good to your shoulders. Hands are out in front of me. I'm going to lean back, stretch those arms. Now we're going to add a side reach into this. So we're leaning down and we're just going to reach to the side. Now what you want to do is you want to stretch to the side, trying to keep your hips in place. And then we're going to turn to the other side. And those are the cool downs that we did this month. So if you have any questions about the cool downs, if you have any questions about the warm-ups, or if you have any questions about the combos, feel free to ask. I'm going to come back to the screen. But I'll happily show any of these that need to be shown to see if you have any questions. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me today. This is my first Monday back on some of my platforms. I've been taking a little bit of a break. I will be live everywhere on Mondays, live. So if you have questions, that's a great time to do it. I will be live on Wednesdays. Those will be my true live days, Monday and Wednesday. On Tuesday, Thursday, and Fridays, they will be mostly live replays. They will be live, but they will be pre-recorded. But if we see a week that we need to do a live on a Tuesday or Thursday, we can totally do that. So this is going to make things a little more open, a little bit more flexible for everyone. And then you still have the replays. So if you want to join in on the replays and check those out on YouTube, you can do that too. So lots of things, all the great things going on. Shell. Yeah. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. So if y'all have any questions about the exercises, please feel free to jump in and ask. Oh, Rach, is that you? Good morning. So just ask. Feel free to open up and ask those questions. I will happily answer any that you might have. I see people in here. I just don't know who it is. Okay. All right. Well, all right, guys, we've gone over our warm-up. We've gone over our cool down. We've gone over our combos. Now, remember, tomorrow we will be putting those combos into our circuit. So it'll be our warm-up and our combos, all three of them, and we'll create it into a circuit. We will be doing 15 seconds each with 15-second rest and all the things. So make sure that you check it out tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Central, or you can watch the replays at any time on YouTube. Remember, if you're interested in sponsoring or participating in my 5K in October, please feel free to throw in the comments. You can DM me or check out any of my content about my 5K, and there is a link in the comments. Thanks, Rockin', for hanging out with me. You're amazing. All right, guys, I always say that this is your journey, but you do not have to do it alone. You can always join us or watch the replays anytime on YouTube. I will see you guys later. Have a great day.